Well, gee, Joe, what does the history thing have to do with this strike? Come on, it's not the same. We've always done it. We shut down the factory, right? We picket, we show, we get solidarity, we get people to back us up. That's what we've always done. That's how it's always worked, right? We did it in 1960, right? That's what we did. Kind of like, Neville Chamberlain. The Germans, yeah, they suffered. They suffered really bad. We have to have some empathy. Hitler, he's a reasonable guy. We're not going to get all that we want, but, nobody gets everything they want. We have to be reasonable, right? He's reasonable. It'll work out. We'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Kind of like the guys over there, just carry your picket signs. Just go in and just show support, right? Just do it. It'll work out, right? It'll work out. But what if you don't know who you're fighting against, right? What if you're not sure? Do you know who you're fighting against? And that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to prepare people to dive into the mindset of the enemy. I don't give a shit what their point of view is, right? I know basically they don't care about us. They don't care one iota. They're playing, it's like Putin, just bombing, villages and killing innocent people and whatever. You heard it yourself. You read it. Some people are like, oh, that's just scare tactics. They own the trades. Now, it's been leaking out all over the place that their strategy is to break the unions and to just, if a bunch of people lose their homes and whatever, so what? We don't care. There was a quote. Some analysts said that, Netflix, yeah, they hope it just drags on for 5 years. 5 years. Just, and there's the resistance. It's just, that's just too negative. Fighting against these guys, companies like Netflix, these are these Silicon Valley guys, right? You read these reports, a Vanity Fair's guy, Nick Bilton, did a piece on, what the buzz about AI is. Right up in Silicon Valley with all these guys, right? You know what someone says? It comes up, well, is it a danger to humanity? Some guy's thinking about it, right? He's like, well, at a certain point, AI may figure that, human beings are like, maybe inefficient, so it would make sense, right? Would make sense. Just like, oh yeah, humanity might, be at peril, but, whatever. It makes sense. It fits my equation, right? I was listening to this other guy, radio show, right? I'm listening to this radio show. This guy is talking about, he's a security consultant, right? And he's hired to go out to, it sounds like it's a SpaceX thing out in the, High Sierra out in California. He says they're not Musk, but it's some gathering, and it's a bunch of junior billionaires, right? Not the big ones, but these other ones, right? But they're still in the billionaire club. And the first question they ask him is like, Alaska or New Zealand, right? And what they're referring to is like, if the shit really breaks apart really bad, where is it better to hide out, Alaska or New Zealand, right? And then the next question is, well, how do you get your head of security, like, not to murder you, kill you if things go really bad? And he had to explain to him things like, well, first you have to be kind of nice to them, treat them really well. Like, if it's their kid's birthday, maybe finance the birthday party or do something really special, stuff like that. He's like, kind of had to teach him how to be like human beings, right? Guess what? Do you know who you're fighting against? Do you know who you're going up against? Right? Putin, Hitler, right? These are not nice people, man. They are not. Are you ready for who you're going up against?